Hello guys, this is Dr. Chinmay and you are watching Med Talks India. Today we are going to discuss about a very sensitive and very important topic, that is suicidal tendency or suicidal thoughts. If you want to watch this video in Hindi, then click the I button above or check the description section below. Before proceeding further, I must tell you that I was actually going to make this video around 1 week back, but intentionally I have delayed this video. Why I have done that, I will be discussing that later in this video. So without wasting any more time, let's talk. Now, how big the problem is? Let's discuss about the problem statement of suicide. Around 8 lakh people in the world are dying due to suicide every year. That means one death due to suicide is occurring every 40 seconds in the world. In the age group of 15 to 30 years, that means the teenage or early adulthood, suicide is the second most cause of death. Many people think that suicides are happening in high socioeconomic status and high income countries, but as a matter of fact, around 79% of deaths due to suicides are happening in low or middle income countries like our country, India. If we'll combine all deaths due to killing like suicides, homicides or murders, war deaths, etc., then suicide only or alone accounts for around 55% of all such deaths. In simple words, suicides are happening far more than the killings by others. The most common modes of suicides are consumption of pesticides, hanging and firearms. Now, why the discussions about suicides are never happening in a proper way or in a scalable or mass discussion? The reasons behind that is myths. There are many myths behind suicides. First myth is people who talk about suicide do not mean to do it. But as a matter of fact, many people who talk about suicides might be thinking about doing this, and this can be considered as a warning sign. Most suicides happen suddenly without any warning, but as a matter of fact, suicides mostly have a warning phase. They give enough warnings, but perhaps due to lack of knowledge or due to lack of sensitivity that is growing day by day these years, we don't understand those warning signs. Someone once is suicidal will remain always suicidal. It is a myth. Actually, fact is many people become suicidal at certain phase of life or for certain situation of life, and that's why once they get rid of that, will never ever attempt that. But it is also a fact that once a person attempts suicide, then we have to keep an eye on that person because there is chance of repetition of the act. Only people with mental disorders are suicidal. It is a myth. As a matter of fact, anybody, it can be either you, it can be either me, or anyone in the society can become suicidal at certain situations of life. Someone who is suicidal is determined to die, but the matter of fact is someone who becomes suicidal is actually looking for the options or the reasons to live. If that person don't find any, or we will not be able to give them any, then they will attempt suicide. Talking about suicide is a bad idea and can be interpreted as encouragement. But the fact is, once a person is becoming suicidal, then that person becomes hesitant to talk about the situation with others because he or she fears about the judgment of the people who will listen to them. And we also fear that if we will start discussing about suicide, that person become encouraged and will attempt that. But if we will start discussion from our own side, then maybe that inhibition which is actually in their minds will be relieved, and that person will start talking of the situation, and the grief will be relieved, and maybe will able to save that person. Now, who are at risk of suicide? People who have previously tried, I've already told you. The people who are in depression, mostly major depression which lasts more than 2 weeks at least, under alcohol or drug abuse, who are under severe emotional distress, for example when someone loses some loved ones, relationship breakups, etc. People in chronic illness or pain like cancer pain, chronic illnesses like paraplegia or paralysis, etc., who have experienced war, violence, trauma, abuse, or discrimination, who are socially isolated. But we have to consider that not all people with these kind of situations will be suicidal. We just have to keep an eye because few of them may become suicidal. Now, what are the warning signs that can be considered? Because if we know them, we can understand that these people may become suicidal. Like if someone is threatening to kill oneself repeatedly, if someone is saying like no one will miss me when I am gone, if someone is looking for different ways of killing oneself in internet or in books or asking to people, if somebody is saying a goodbye forever to the family members or friends and close ones and relatives, etc., if somebody is giving away valued possessions like a house, property, etc., or writing a will without any reason, this can be considered as warning signs for suicide. Now, my final message for everyone is that if you know someone who may be considering suicide, then talk to them about the situation, listen to them with an open mind, and offer your support. Either you can help them or you can take them to some mental health professionals. At the same point of time, if yourself are feeling like life is not worth living, then believe me, my friends, you are not alone. And you can reach out for help, and help is available everywhere. Now, before ending, why I delayed this video? Because a few days back there was an heart-wrenching incident of Sushant Singh Rajput. Actually, I was also shocked as you people were. Everybody were shocked. But what I found is that some people came out and started talking about their own agendas. So I felt that if I start discussing about the situations, then my thought process will be actually enclosed or will be surrounded by these kind of agendas, and the proper discussion will never happen. What I feel is suicide is such an act that can never be glorified or justified. It is only a psychosocial situation that should be always rectified. So we have to be mindful, responsible, and tactful while giving our own opinions or while listening to others' opinions. So take care, be healthy, and keep smiling. Thank you.